Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria to the Supernations mod. Version 1.4 is the United States of America on our journey to form the North American Union. Not much has happened thus far besides, of course, the Texan War of Independence, as well as the whole Patriots War or Rebellion of 1837 in Canada. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was just trying to figure out some issues as far as the PC fan. But let's jump right back into this. I'm going to go ahead and lower the spending for our capitalists, our tax our rich. See if that helps anything at all. I'm just going to go through the months a little bit. So right now we're just going to build up the army. I'm trying to get to at least 3 stacks before we go ahead and switch some of our national focuses over. Rio Grande, we can go ahead and increase our opinion there. That is fine. Technology-wise, realism is fine. There's really not much else to change, and in fact, I doubt much interesting is going to happen in the next little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and jump forward for you guys, and I will come right back as soon as something interesting happens. See you guys in a sec. All right, so interestingly enough, Yucatan has just declared independence from Mexico, even though I don't really particularly remember this actually happening in normal games. I'm going to change this super quick. There we go. Make it kind of... There we go. Sorry. Yeah, they declared independence from Mexico. They're likely not going to win, so I don't even know if we're going to be seeing the Yucatan delegation per se, but they do have 16,000 troops versus Mexico's 9. It is possible for us, well, likely not, because we have a truce till 1843, and before then we need state and local government, the tech, yeah, state and government tech, before we can actually declare war on Mexico himself. So I honestly don't know if there's much we can do here to intervene in the conflict. We can take out... You're fine. You're fine as well. They're not moving their troops, though, which is kind of curious. So they're not invading at all. Battles +1. They did win a battle, though. But Yucatan has 6 brigades now. It's quite a bit for a small nation like that. It doesn't seem like anyone is invading each other. So I'm really curious about what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and not lose plurality. We kind of need that for an extra tech bonus. Because right now we are at 55%. Ideally, we can get up to 100% and get that plus 100% research bonus, which is pretty huge. In fact, actually, I just noticed that we have a lot more brigades we can go ahead and build. So we have 2. We need 1 more. We'll grab the rest as infantry. They're taking a while to get there, but that army by its... Oh, okay, they have no army now. Maybe they will lose. Yeah, they're being invaded. So I kind of hoped that we might be able to get a Yucatan delegation type of thing going, but it's not happening, which is kind of unfortunate. Granted, if I were to check even the mod files themselves, it makes me curious whether or not we should change this. But of course, in the normal game, usually they break free. I'm not sure they're going to break free again. Probably not, but we're just going to go with it and see what happens. There's really not much we can do. Yeah, maximum restoration of order to the Yucatan. Yeah, there's no way we can intervene in this. Unfortunate. That's for sure. Unless they could somehow manage to hold out that long. We could form an alliance, but they can't really call us in. Hey, we see them being occupied right now. Even war subsidies isn't going to help at all, because they have no military to upkeep. Temperance League. We could do this just for gaining militancy. I'm actually... Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Granted, it's going to increase our militancy by quite a bit until it's removed. Yucatan, we can actually go ahead and increase our opinion of them. The only issue is that there's really no way we're going to be declaring war on Mexico if you want to do Manifest Destiny at any reasonable rate. Meaning that we might actually not be seeing the Yucatan delegation event in this playthrough. But I do guarantee it is there. It's just, yeah, we're not going to be seeing it. They're going to get one more infantry, or two more infantry, one more artillery, and that should actually complete that army. Yet there's still two more brigades. Our total population is still only 1.5% soldiers. So we could still increase it by quite a bit more, which I'm going to go ahead and do. Last thing we're going to need is state and local government. Let me go to decisions. Just let me confirm that super quick. Yeah, state and local government, and we also, or state and government, and we also have to have a truce or no truce in Mexico. Yeah. So let's do that. We're not going to get that till February of 1845. Actually, I'm almost thinking about getting idealism. We'll get that in 1844, but it might make it so we get state and local or state and government a year later. But it will actually speed up the general progression of our research points speed. And plus, this should be increasing slowly as well. So even over time, it should drop a little bit. So hopefully it won't actually take the full 2 years to actually get the tech. And yeah, now they're losing. It looks like by the time that they do lose, it's completely possible for us to get them as friendly and intervene in the conflict. But it does seem a little bit like a hassle. So let's see. Minnesota. Sure. There was a city. I can't remember if it's after the Civil War or not. But if you put troops there, I might have to look it up personally, but I think it gets rid of the Raiders events. Might have to happen after Manifest Destiny occurs. We can go ahead and get friendly with Yucatan at this point. Let's go ahead and do that and see what sort of happens. We can't intervene still because we have a truce with Mexico till January. And in fact, I don't know if it's... It'd be a close one if we actually did want to go ahead and intervene. But regardless, I don't think we can intervene before the Yucatan gets annexed. So that's not going to be much of an option regardless. Search high. Alright, you go over here to hot space. Now we have 2 armies. It's pretty good for us. Quite a bit more than Mexico has currently. And there is no event here. Haiti, I don't really care. We actually just got a free Casus Belli to add them to our sphere, which is something that we can go ahead and do. We can even conquer them, but that's 22 infantry, and there's no way that's going to happen. Even if we have 0 infantry right now, we're going to be taking a lot of infantry once we go to war with Mexico. And we do lose about almost 2 infantry per year, but that's not going to be good. Plus, it's kind of a risk situation if we even want to justify whether we get caught or not. And get discovered, because that would be a pain to deal with. And there's not much else going on. Yucatan's being invaded. Can't really do much there. Did get some plurality though. That's good for research points. So I'm going to go ahead and skip forward once again. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we are back. It's been a few years. But as soon as we got state and local government, or state and government, Texas applied for statehood. So of course we are going to accept. Yesterday morning, we received a petition from the Texan Congress requesting statehood in the United States. A state constitution has been submitted, along with the maps defining the state's territorial boundaries. Common opinion seems to hold it a foregone conclusion that we will accept this for statehood and forever join Texas into our glorious republic. So trust the common man to get it right. We're extending slavery just because I do not want a cancerous-looking civil war. That's the only reason. Max national focuses, that's going to help us as far as trying to get intellectuals up. It's been going up a little bit. It's been going up steadily at least. Army-wise, I'm thinking about the next tech we should go for. I would like positivism just so we can get the extra efficiency there. And I really want Darwinism, so we're probably going to ignore that for a sec. Maybe. Getting that education efficiency, getting our population literacy up will steadily help. Looks like it only adds plus 5% though. No, I'm looking at it wrong. That's liberty. Literacy is 1.77. That's quite a bit. So it'd be worthwhile to try and focus on our literacy, though we do want to see if we can build up our economy a little bit. But I'm also curious about getting medicine because we want to march through Mexican lands and not have to worry too much about attrition. I built up our military just a little bit. Afro-American infantry in Austin. That's a lot of Afro-Americans. Interesting. Kind of curious how I manage that. Regardless, though, oh man, this thing's already there. So clean coal, mechanical production. These techs will give us a boost to our output, basically money, as well as giving us or sending us into the beginning stages of industry. But this tech right here, medicine, is massive for several reasons, population growth being one of them, army attrition also being huge, and supply limit. It'll help us in the war specifically. That's May of 1847, so a little bit over a year. Which might not do us much good. I'm going to go for culture. We're going to go for social thought, positivism, and try getting our education efficiency up. Look at that. Look at this. Texas is ours. These armies can move forward. I'm going to send you down here, you over here, and you over here. And we'll launch Manifest Destiny a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our maintenance up there. They have 18 brigades. We can mobilize as an option. And in fact, I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. We're going to switch our rally point over to El Paso. And we'll take it off of here. Because 24, that's definitely enough of troops we can go ahead and put on all these mountain terrains and try to limit the attrition loss of our soldier pops. That would be ideal, at least. And so as soon as these armies get into position, we're going to go ahead and launch this. Smithsonian Institution. Ooh, fantastic. We'll take it. Set the border to Texas. Now that we've integrated Texas, we need to set some official borders for the state. I guess I understand that. Yeah, we'll set a reasonable border. It's tempting just because it's interesting. But yeah. Alright. Sorry, I'm getting a text message. Just going to ignore that for a second. Well, it's from my girlfriend. I probably shouldn't say I'm going to ignore it for a second, but I'll get back to it in a little bit. She watches these videos, so like, I can't exactly say that right. Intellectuals. Okay, that's great. 1.28. An army is in position. I'm actually going to put right here so you can move right onto this army stack as soon as the war starts. These armies, I'm hoping that this army will go ahead and attack us here. But we might need to be wary of Spain actually interfering in this war, but I doubt they can do really much to us. It'll just be a pain as far as war score goes. But let's get this war started. So, Manifest Destiny. We gain 5 infamy right off the bat. And then as soon as we annex Mexico, it's going to be another 25 infamy. And so right after this war is over, we're going to be right at the infamy limit. So we're going to gain all the cores we need. And of course, declare war on Mexico because they refused. The audacity. Our military could use the target practice, obviously. War is really the only way to solve this situation. Nashville Convention. Let's take it. Get our conscience a little bit lower. Everything seems to be in good order. Let's go to mobilize. We're going to probably lose a lot of money in this war. Let's get some more of those. Of generals. Send you here. You here. Albuquerque's only is 28. So in fact, we could march in Albuquerque and send this army down this way. While these two armies, hopefully this army decides to attack us. No, they're not. But we might be able to outmaneuver them. Yeah, maybe you can outmaneuver them. Anyways, I found out the fan, I was talking about this a little bit earlier. My fan it was just going kind of a lot louder than normal. I ended up unoverclocking my PC, and it's not that much. Like, only overclocked it to about 5.1 gigahertz, when before it was like 4.6. There's not even a noticeable difference at all in the gameplay. So it doesn't change much at all. It just made my CPU a lot hotter than what was ideal. Knocked them out, that's great. And so obviously that was an issue. Carson City. And they're still going to go there. And so I unoverclocked it. Doesn't cause any issues, and my fan isn't going off. I probably need to just get all the dust out. I'm assuming that's what the issue is. Oh, so they're going to Pocatello. Interesting, they're not going to attack us. 3rd of June. We can get there on the 4th of June. Dang it. That would have been ideal. We might be able to swing something this way. Try to get that army to attack us. They're going to there. We can probably ignore them, maybe? Oh, sorry, my nose is itchy. Tampico, let's do that. We won Albuquerque. Let's go ahead and send this army down south here to Nogales. And we just won Delicias, and we can send an army over to Chihuahua as soon as the 24th hits. Let's do it. Intercept that army. Let me move this up slightly so we can actually see the supply limits. Apparently it's way... Let's just put it right here. I'm not sure if that's too in the way. It doesn't seem like... It's not a big little webcam there, so hopefully it doesn't cause any issues. Chihuahua. Yeah, we're intercepting the armies. That's good. We should be mobilizing units as well. So that is fantastic. So anyways, we're going to end this episode here. Not too much has happened, but we are starting the Mexican-American War right here. And at the end of this war, we are going to have all of Mexico annexed. So hopefully by the end of next episode, we have all of Mexico united into the United States of America. And we'll, of course, be experiencing the issues that come from that. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. As always, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing if you would like to see more content just like this, more frequent uploads. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.